Hello, everybody. Max from Frank151 here today. And today we're checking out Danny Cortes, this wonderful exhibit showing miniature versions of different beloved areas of New York. Really doing them justice. I see all the detail, all the love you're putting into them.
Thank you, my bro.
What got you started with this art?
Well, it was, I'm just trying to capture, during the pandemic, I was going through a crazy ass time. And I had these tools that I never played around with because of the time. I never had the time. But then God resetted the world in COVID-19. I was in a pandemic. I had these tools laying around. So I started working on it. I liked the way it made me feel. I was going through a divorce. I lost everything. I'm fighting a case. And every time I worked on a piece, I felt good about myself. So it was like therapy. So I could go as far back as Mr. Rogers, Sesame Street and everything. Always in love with the miniature art, but because of New York City fast life, it was like I never had time for it. But now fast forward, now we're in lockdown, now I have all the time in the world. So it just came out, all these emotions, all these dope New York City, and I'm just trying to document 80s, 90s, early 2000s era of New York City that's forever changing. But we here, and New York City is the greatest place on earth. Why not document it 500 years from now when they talk about New York City, our pieces will still be here. Our era. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing. So you really use that time. You use that time to.
Yes,
really
I'm immortalizing a certain period of New York City. Mm-hmm. That a lot of people love. It's just that nostalgia, that genuine love for New York City. Like when you see a bodega, when you see a icebox, there's certain little Easter eggs that I put in my pieces that a New Yorker would know. So that's what I'm about. We pass by these things every day, and we don't appreciate it, because our daily lives is so fast. We pass by a dumpster, an icebox, a mailbox full of graffiti, full of tags, and we don't appreciate it. You know what I mean? So the what's an eyesore, what's ugly to the normal eye is beauty to me, and it's beauty to a lot of New Yorkers. So that's why this show is good. That's why we just try. The so message it's a bigger message without talking about it. Just looking at it, it just screams New York City.
It's deep.
Yeah.
What is your favorite piece on display tonight?
My favorite piece on display tonight is the CBGBs. It's CBGBs is right here. Let's check it out. Yeah. So CBGBs, right, is an iconic punk rock club, pub. And it's just the character of it alone. Like some people would be like, nah, I'm not going in there. Yeah, I don't want to go in there. Why? Look at that. It has an anarchy thing. It just screams maybe to the regular eye, a lot of negativity. But that's where the Ramones got their start. That's where Blondie got their start. That's where Patti Smith got their start, and they blew up. A lot of big bands came from this location, which is no longer there. It's probably like another gallery. It's a black awning now. So I'm just trying to document old New York City that's disappearing, and it just screams that New York City character that's evolving so fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What piece did you know that you was like, yo, this is my piece. Like this is it. What made you have that feeling? Gave you that butterfly feeling?
You know what's crazy? That every piece that I do, I get that feeling.
Yeah.
So it's but then it would be more like that. I did the Nipsey Hussle in Los Angeles, and that was dope. My first icebox. That was that's my baby. As long as the aesthetics of it looks crazy to me, I'm it makes me cringe when I look at it.
Be like
because
that
it was
sometimes.
my first piece. Now compared to whether I do it now, but that's my baby.
Yeah.
That's the $1 million one.
Hey, it be like this.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand what
That's
you're
what
saying.
started this whole miniature addiction.
Right. It's
It was
what I want to do.
Yeah.
I feel
you know
you
what's
on
that? Working on a piece, and you wake up you don't want to sleep, but you have to sleep.
Yeah, it's like
But then you're excited to wake up in the morning just to keep working on it.
Yes, indeed, man.
When you work from the heart, that's the feeling. When somebody says, I was born to do this, that's the feeling you gotta look for.
Yeah.
Is that it doesn't let you sleep. It doesn't let you think right.
Right.
The motors keep working. So the signs are there. You just gotta just.
That's a fact,
You
man.
know what I mean?
I appreciate it. That's
Right.
amazing, man.
Oh, yeah.
I like how you came over. It's all amazing. I just recently started following you, and I think everything's amazing. I'm
I
like,
thank you so
wow,
much.
this is like great work. This is art. This is culture.
It's
This
definitely culture. You said it right there.
Yeah, this is literally what like makes the world round.
Right. And then we just documented in a certain era that's so dope. From skater culture, graffiti culture, punk rock, which is hip hop's cousin, you could say. Hip hop culture and just New York City itself. That's it. He said it right there. Look. I'm gonna say no more. Look, he said it right there.
Thanks for stopping by. And as always,
Bus.
move.